5 minutes.
When it comes to candy, I'll bet every young man has a secret wish to own a candy store, filled to his heart's desire with smooth, rich chocolates, creamy nougats, and chewy caramels. Well, whatever your favorite is, you'll find the Refreshment Center's a heaven of delectable candy just waiting for you to take your pick. So treat yourself to some delicious candy from the Refreshment Center. There's time between shows. Stop in right now.
Top quality hamburgers, the most popular snack in the country. We serve them plain or garnished to your taste.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our Refreshment Center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that. Show starts in 4 minutes.
He'd like fresh baked pastry at breakfast, but she doesn't have the time. But he'd like fresh baked pastry at breakfast, but she doesn't have the time. But he'd like fresh baked pastry at breakfast, but she doesn't have the time. So we invented Toast-'em. Toast-'ems don't just toast. They're specially made to bake right in your toaster. But she doesn't have the time.
Yes, there's an air about hot coffee that's hard to resist. Full-bodied, refreshing hot coffee makes any time a pleasant interlude. Won't you have some now?
Show starts in 3 minutes.
What do you call a kid who can dive like that? You call that kid a crackerjack. And what do you call a kid who gives the ball a whack? You call that kid a crackerjack. What do you call a snack with a secret toy surprise in the back? Peanuts and popcorn that make your lips smack. It's caramel coated crackerjack.
When you're really good, they call you Crackerjack. When Twinkle Toast Tilly accidentally tripped, she dropped chocolate pudding into a bowl of Cool Whip non-dairy whipped topping and got an idea. Her family loved the new dessert she called Pudding Puzzle. Now there's layered pound cake cover-up, gelatin jumble, and whenever there's a crash in the kitchen, everyone expects a new dessert. Cool Whip. It's a lot more than a topping.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
Wine. No wonder they call you Wanda.
You never take me anywhere. You're always talking to strangers. You never have time for me. You're always gone.
Here I come. Hey, great. Thanks. There you go. Hey. Want to go for a beer? Buy you a beer? Thanks.
Golden, pure creamery butter, rich, flavorful, satisfying. That's what it takes for the finest buttered popcorn, and that's what we use. See for yourself why there's no Showtime treat to equal the crisp, delicious flavor of hot popcorn that's bathed in real melted butter. It's at the concession stand now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
Pizza.
Pizza! Pizza, pizza, pizza! Everybody loves pizza, and we're now featuring the famous original Tolona pizza. Only the finest heat oven it goes. Presto, a luscious, hot, crispy pizza. We're now featuring... Hey, wait a minute. Give me another pizza. That's better. Now, as I was saying, we now have delicious, crispy Tolona pizza at the refreshment stand. What do you have? Take it away!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the show. Once again, thank you for coming to our theater tonight. Have an enjoyable evening. The refreshment stand will remain open for a short time. Still plenty of time to get a snack or cold drink. We'll make an announcement before the stand closes to give you plenty of time to get that last-minute treat.
Hi, everybody. Who's ready to solve the mystery of the... Well, I don't know that we're going to solve it. Who's ready to continue the mystery of the New Orleans skeleton man? Whatever the fuck it is. Is that loud? Yeah, what mystery? I'll do a plot recap here in a second. Left to Joint. Good to see you. Thank you for the 94 months. Lomis Mumples. Thank you for the 4 months. 4 months, maybe 5 soon? Okay, La, thank you for the 30 months. Fimiera, thank you for gifting a sub to Rat Called Moose. Retrocast, thank you for the Prime sub. Lori Non-Holiday, thank you for the 30 months. Sasaruga, thank you for the 31 months. Rex005, thank you for the 8 months. But why are you green and a waiter? I'll address that. I'll address the allegations. Parzival, thank you for the 54 months. Yo, another Nancying of the Drew. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm happy to see you all. Was the Rube Goldberg machine from yesterday worse than the bug hunt? I don't think so. The bug hunt took way longer, right? And thank you, Chaka. Yeah, I did my nails for the emo gay vampire boy. I don't have a mesh glove. If I had a single hand mesh glove, I would wear that too, but I don't. And yes, I did have a good leaving the house on Monday. After stream, last stream, I went to see Backroom again, because they added extras like theater exclusive post-credit scene that they just announced will also be on the Blu-ray. So I guess theater exclusive means different things to me. But I still liked Backroom. I don't think the the extra scene was really worth paying to go to a theater again. He's goth, emo. It's like whatever, right? Does anyone but goths or emos really care about the difference between the two? To me, they're kind of like the same umbrella, you know?
Get it, yeah!
Very different? Okay, sure, they're different. Whatever. Little Sushi Roll, thank you for the 81 months. In Montana right now, but I'll catch y'all in Vodland. Have fun in Montana. My fiance calls me one of the two. I think he calls me emo. I don't remember. I don't really care. Is Backrooms worthwhile? I like it. I gave Backrooms a 4.5 on my letterbox. Emo for sure. I'm not goth. I don't... Sure, whatever. Can you be furry and emo? I don't know. I'm not concerned with the labels. You can... Yeah, my letterbox is public, yes. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't really give a shit. Okay. I've decided I'm no longer gonna be a furry. I'm gonna have a back room sauna instead. It just looks like a room with green wallpaper, but it's me. It represents me. Used to dislike emo back in the day. See, I feel like I'm detached from those labels. Shut up!
My desk. Go ahead and poke around. Oh, wow. If you want to know the particular...
I'm like detached from those labels because I had a uniform. I wore a uniform to school. I feel like you can't really... It's hard to get into... You can't appreciate the fashion. Then how do you really get invested in the culture, right? No video again? Oh, did the thing do the thing? Hold on. Let me see if I can...
Of how I do it.
Yeah, for some reason I have to choose full screen too. I don't really get it.
What I do. Take a look at the book titled...
No, it was not an all-boys school. No, I went to a private Christian school from like
check out my scrapbook.
first grade to senior year. Shut up! But I kind of miss I kind of miss having a uniform. I guess I still kind of have a uniform. It's just a black shirt instead of like a polo shirt. I liked the regularity. I didn't have to think about what to wear. Sleepy Kid, thank you for the 9 months. Yippee yahoo, 9 months already. This is my first Nancy game. Watched the VOD yesterday. I'm officially a fan. Welcome to the Drew Crew, Sleepy Kid. On that note, there is a new there's a new Nancy Drew secret menu alert at 4:01. And that's just for those that like to track the alerts. There you go. Okay. Let's do story recap real quick before we get back to the mystery. Turn that up a bit. Can you guys hear that a little bit in the back? If it's too quiet, let me know. So, music is quiet. That's probably going to be way too loud. Okay, so we are Nancy Drew, and we have come to New Orleans with, like, I guess it was like a 50-50 thing. 50%, we wanted to go check in on gay emo.
Still need some work.
A gay emo vampire whose great uncle died and left him a giant... No, his great uncle died and left him 30% of his estate. Dally Dalton, thank you for the $4 and change. Like this, just like that. Thank you very much, Dally. Okay, and the other half of our trip was that we were going to go have a fun time with our best friend, Bess. Which I think that's why she was named Bess, because she's our best friend. But when we get here, and we go into the creepy New Orleans house to meet Henry Bolet, the emo gay vampire, we walk into the house and come upon a skeleton man who throws powder at us, and we collapse. We keep calling him like a skeleton man, but I guess we don't really know that it's a man. We just know that it was a skeleton. And then we just decide that that's the mystery. Like, Nancy is obsessed with knowing who the skeleton man is. And that's kind of it. Am I wrong about this? I think that's kind of it. The only other thing that really seems intriguing is that the great uncle's estate has been divided partially to gay emo vampire, partially to Renee, the ex-housekeeper / gardener. And that's kind of it. We really want to know more about the skeleton man. We also played as Bess, who we sleuthed in a curio shop and found a letter. Who was that letter from? It wouldn't be in our inventory, would it? Because we're not Bess anymore. We found a letter from, I think it was Bruno, great uncle Bruno, saying something about a transaction and like some weird shit. The Whisperer, right. According to the letter that was inside a box at the curio shop, sometime back, Bruno Bollet bought a skull called the Whisperer, which appears to be missing. Could that be what Skeleton Guy was looking for when I walked in and surprised him earlier today? I still think the main question is, why do I give a fuck? I don't really care. Renee, who is the gardener, is convinced there's a spirit in the wall of her room. Oh, right, the last thing we did was Bazulu Di Muka. Some, what do they call it? They don't call it voodoo. Hoodoo? She likes hoodoo. And she's got a spirit in a wall that's trying to cast a spell on her. But then she did paint anti-spell symbols on the wall. And now I guess she's safe. Hoodoo is different from voodoo. It's the real thing. Okay, I actually didn't know that hoodoo was a real thing. I kind of thought they were just calling it hoodoo because maybe referring it to it as voodoo would be, I don't know, offensive somehow. I have no clue. Hoodoo. Let me brighten the game up for. I think it reset. Let me reset the brightness. Let me brighten the game up for you, and then we will get rolling. Man, I sure am glad I figured that out. Moth, thank you for the 12 months. Teeth! Oh, yes, they're teeth. Thank you, Moth, for the year. What's his face? Bruno Bollet, who is dead now, was a dentist. And there's like a teeth puzzle. What was the last thing? Charcoal rubbings. Okay, so the last thing I decided to do is, yeah, we do keep finding eyeballs. That's a good, see, here's some teeth puzzles. So there's like teeth books. There's like teeth puzzles. We are collecting eyeballs. But I left off, is that a little loud? I left off with an objective, which was I need to find out the symbols for this. And we have one of them already, but we need to get the others. And we collected some paper. We've got some charcoal. So I just need to make it back to the mausoleum or whatever. Did I miss anything important? I feel like that was a pretty good recap. Let's see if he has anything else to say to us. Nope.
I'll check back with you later.
Sounds good.
You want a miniature setup like that? Yeah, you could do so much Jack the Ripper roleplay with a setup like that. Dude, everybody falls asleep to my Nancy streams. I think that's why people don't mind me getting stuck on puzzles. Because that's perfect for falling asleep to. Am I more invested in this mystery so far? What was the last one we played? It was the one with the wolf. I don't remember how they set that one up. I hope you feel better, Lupin. Everybody is allowed to sleep to this stream, by the way. I don't have a problem with that. Just make sure you leave it on. Chammers Deluxe, thank you for the 5 months. Or for the raid. Sorry, thank you for the raid, Chammers. What were you up to today? And Somewhere Flying, thank you for the 37 months. Oh, no, I'm late. Well, not that late. Happy sleuthing. We're just getting started. And yes, you do need my permission to go to sleep. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? I don't remember what the mystery of the wolf one was. Oh, right. Someone was setting off explosions. At least someone was blowing shit up. Right? I don't know. I honestly think the one I liked the Big Island, was it Big Island Mike's? I think that's been my favorite in a while. I'd have to look at the titles for the other ones. This game is the mystery of Peter P. Okay. I'm kind of remembering where to go in the graveyard. I would say that seems positive. Yeah, dude, everyone said that the Big Island Mike's one was a bad one, but I feel like I thought fairly positively about that one. Shadow Ranch. Shadow Ranch was not good. Kapu Cave is a middle game. Don't like Kapu Cave due to the puzzles being nothing. I can see it. I can see both sides of that argument, because sometimes I would rather there be not any puzzles. Sometimes a bad puzzle is worse than no puzzle. Okay. So what was it? Worm, bird, coffin. Oh, right. We got to get the borders correctly. I think I can have them open at the same time. I did not rage at a puzzle last stream. Oh, fuck. I keep thinking this is my inventory. I remember being very relaxed last stream. I will say VOD watchers getting annoyed at you guys trying to help me solve puzzles. So I might have to break out sleuth mode more often. Okay. Bird. Oh, fucking. VOD watchers hate backseat gaming. I mean, I do too, so I can relate to that. Flowers, bone. Wait, is this bird? Worm. This one's worm. Coffin. Bones. Flower bones. I guess this is flower. But I can't. Well, I sure don't know what that could be to. Can I... Is it to... Do you think it's to the building itself? I guess I'll go back to the building itself. I hate Ian, so I would never try to help him with the puzzle. That's the spirit. It's for a lock. I hope that helps. Can we get a ban on Somewhere Flying? I just said no backseat gaming. Now I know the key is for a lock. He is an emo. It's all lining up. Oh, my parents and my great uncle are dead. Oh. His parents died when he was a kid, I think. Didn't they say? I don't remember how. Marianne Bolay. Car accident? Okay. Marianne Bolay. Claude Bolay. Fifi Bolay.
What a hamburger.
Marcel Bolay.
This must be the painting that goes in that empty frame.
It looks great. This whole situation right here looks excellent. Okay, I'm assuming I'll need to know those dates. Should I write those down? Maybe I should just write those down. Why not? Okay, we've got Marianne Bolette. I wonder if they were all dentists. Like, I wonder if he comes from a long line of dentists.
Still need some work.
Dipasack. Thank you for the $4 and change. Here's a fun fact. The graves in New Orleans are built in above-ground mausoleums because the water table in the city is so high, you'll hit water after a few feet. Also, VOD watchers are right. No backseating or you'll get attacked by the skeleton man. Thank you so much, Dipasack. Really, you can just, like, if you just dig anywhere in New Orleans, you'll hit water? That's why the house is leaning as well. Well, that doesn't seem like a very safe place to build a house. Rectangular Pizza, thank you for the 4 months. Hi, Moose. I'm still stuck at work for the next hour. Can't wait to get home, curl up, and start this VOD. I hope work wraps up just fine for you, Rectangular Pizza. Modern houses, lots are built on stilts. Dude, I don't know about the stilts houses. I stayed on a stilt house. Well, I guess I lived in a stilt house for a while. I don't like the stilt houses. They make me uncomfortable. I stayed in one in South Carolina on the beach, and I felt like I was going to be swept away. And then when I lived in one, I was like, oh my God, I'm sliding down this. So that was the rat house. I was like, oh my God, the rat house is going to slide down this hill and take me with it. Okay, 1826, 1890. And then we got Fifi. Bolay. 1918 to 1981. I have a feeling that's going to come in handy. The rat house should also have skeletons. It probably had rat skeletons, right? I mean, the rats were the only thing keeping the house standing. Okay, so that... Can I chase the emo down? Like, am I supposed to hunt the emo now? Would I name my child Fifi? I mean, if my child was like a dog, maybe. Does that not sound kind of like a dog name? Yeah, I'm hunting the emo right now. I want to know what's up with the freak-ass mushrooms that are everywhere. There's got to be an explanation. Emos are an endangered species? I don't even think that's true, dude. Well, at the very least, I have seen youths. Like, there are youths that are keeping the Hot Topic dream alive, at the very least. What was that? What was that noise? They're having a resurgence? Good. I'm gonna get lost looking for the emo. Maybe the emo is back. He seems more like Spencer's Gift than Hot Topic. There's some overlap. There's some overlap there. Oh wait, what is? Aha! It's Vines. It's the Vines, dude. I guess I'm just going to go talk to the emo, see what he's crying about.
Hello again.
Oh, bye-bye.
Nice talking to you.
Thanks for coming by.
Kids are back into CDs and tapes. That's good. Helena Kipe. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Spencer's can be more emo than Hot Topic sometimes. There's definitely overlap. Spencer's just kind of seems like more of like the weed and dildo shop, whereas Hot Topic is more like Harry Potter and like Hell of a Boss merch. Otherwise, they have a lot of overlap. I can't talk to him? That was him crying out in the rain, right?
I'll check back with you later.
Whatever.
Not even gonna have a conversation about that? Yeah, I talked to the old lady. Doesn't want to talk about it either. I think something I do need to be doing is I need to regularly call Bess, because there are times where it's her turn to do stuff.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
That's funny.
That's what I was going to ask you.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, can I just do this whenever now?
Hello?
What's up?
Not much.
What about you?
Ditto.
Shit. Okay, well, I thought it would only switch when it was necessary. I thought that was going to be a way I could kind of figure out what to do. What's with Cab Company? Where can I go with Cab Company?
Due to current weather and road conditions, cab service to the greater New Orleans area has been temporarily suspended. We regret being unable to serve you at this time.
Isn't that the perfect time to get a cab? Dad Island TV, thank you very much for the full year of support. Thank you so much, Dad Island. Is it weird that Bess is here alone without George? Not really. George was horribly murdered in the last game, so they're just sticking with the canon. Think about the cab drivers, Ian. Do you want them to go out in this weather? Yeah? Yes? Yeah, yes? It's rain. What do you mean this weather? It's just... No cabs in the rain. Okay, I like to keep my fleet of cabs dry. Cabs can break if they get wet. Yeah, you would know this if you knew anything about cars. Okay, let's check the list. I'm not totally sure.
I haven't done that.
Man, I haven't explored every inch of the garden yet.
Did that.
Did that. Don't know the buzzard puzzle yet.
Check.
Check. So I need the teeth puzzle, right? Find the combination to the lock that's on the crypt. Yeah, I need a lock combo. Wait. Find the combination. Oh, wait, yeah, I did that. I did that. Right, the clock is a puzzle.
Can't check that.
Look for anything that might help me find out what happened to the skull that used to be in that box. Got some paper. Got something. Got that. Check.
All done.
Check, check, check.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
Okay, yeah, let's put the picture back in the room. Wait a minute. I still have it, right? I have the Zeeks. Did I not pick it up? I have the Zeeks thing. I have bird, worm, bird, bone, coffin. Is it this? What is this? Okay. It's a fucking cylinder, I guess. Mystery solved. What the mystery is, what the fuck is this? What is... Didn't do anything. That's a monkey? I guess. I guess I can see monkey. It's a cat. Well, that sure was great. I feel like I've made a lot of progress by doing that. Maybe I can talk to Emo Boy about it now?
Yes?
I'm afraid you're going to be stuck with me for a while.
Let me guess. Because of the big storm that's blowing in. Everyone in the city's freaking out, and you can't get a cab.
You guys think I'd look cool if I shaved a little notch in my eyebrow like that? I think I might just steal this guy's entire style. Not the white shirt, though. I feel like that's too much color.
Bingo.
Person at the bank told me. Just before she put me on hold for 2 hours. Oh, don't worry. We've got plenty of food here. Beds, candles. You're welcome to stay.
Zarnath, thank you for the $4 and change. Ooh, what's this? Something new? It sure is. Thank you very much, Zarnath. And Rockclaw, thank you for the 28 months. Okay.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Sounds good.
Great talk. Yeah, I wish I had time to get a mesh glove to complete my cosplay.
Hello again.
I'll leave you to your potting.
Come see me anytime.
So, I guess this is our... Not this. Are vampires a type of furry? Now, that's a kind of question we definitely... That's a discussion we definitely want to get into. Asking the real questions. Okay, nothing here. I mean, obviously something is going to be here. Maybe I'll hear a voice on the wall. More like a fleshy. I don't like fleshy. Vampires or furries confirmed. Okay, as long as you guys... I believe it. Sure, why not? That sounds like a it sounds like an opinion that'll really piss off vampire fans, so I'm all for it. So should I give this? Wait, whoa. This guy, do you want this? He was in the photo, right? He had the photo with the...
What was that?
That was Uncle Bruno's pet iguana, Iggy. He's always in here stealing paper. He must be using it to build a nest or something. Look, I had all those books arranged so they fit perfectly in that box. Put them back in, okay? I don't have time.
I just want to look through this one book.
Go right ahead. After you put all those other books back.
Great. Okay. Can I rotate the books? No. What do you mean he doesn't have the time? I guess he's busy running around and crying all over the place. I can't relate to that. Hey, at least it's not a Rube Goldberg machine, you know? There are worse puzzles. Yeah, no one's sneezing. We just have the calm sound of the rain to listen to. It's kind of nice. The books are a little like... The sound is strange. Give Chaka back her main gimmick of making poles. No! I do what I want. Also, it's like way over there. Don't you want me to solve this book puzzle? The mods are fighting. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna unmod everybody. Streamer tyranny. Yeah, that's what I'm into. Fuck. Okay, let me restart. Fuck these books. Why do the books gotta be in a little box anyway? Yeah, fuck books. Is this? You don't keep your Animorphs books in a little box? Well, about that, yes. Some of them are in a little box. I bought the re-release collection of like the first 5 books, so I actually do have Animorphs books in a little box. The Crystal Skulls, fact or fable? Oh, by Hotchkiss. It's by Hotchkiss. She was in Mystery Manor. What the fuck was that one called? She was like the best character from that one. Treasure in the Royal Tower. That's what it was. Okay, I got a phone number. I feel like I remember liking that one, but I also don't remember what the story was at all. I'm assuming there was like a treasure in the Royal Tower. An overview. One of the most ancient and widespread legends known to humankind can be summed up thusly. Scattered over the earth are 13 humanoid skulls carved out of pure crystal. At some point in the future, fate will bring the 13 skulls together and they will speak, imparting wisdom that will save the human race from annihilation and usher in a golden era of peace and enlightenment. There are several versions of this legend. In one, the skulls were created by Mayans, Incans, or Aztecs, and collectively form a repository of information detailing how and why humans came to be. Another legend credits their creation to the extraterrestrials who seeded the Earth with the human race and left, well, thanks for that, and left the skulls behind to explain their actions at some point in the future. Yet another contends the skulls are ancient in origin, but more important, that each skull is somehow magical in and of itself. The distinctive gifts they offer their owners reputedly include precognition, clairvoyance, telekinesis, and, of course, immortality. Of course. Some variations combine all of the above. What is both indisputable and intriguing about the general legend and its smaller, colorful variations is that several mysterious crystal skulls have indeed been discovered in the past millennium, turning up in all corners of the earth. What follows is an examination of everything that is currently known about these skulls in hopes of separating the facts of their existence from the fantasies of their human imagination. Is this what the Indiana Jones movie was about? I only remember seeing it in theaters. But is it like the same thing? Maybe, sort of? I remember there being alien crystal skulls. The Whisperer. The first documented reference to the crystal skull, known as the Whisperer, came in 1532, shortly after Hernando de Soto helped Francisco Pizarro ambush and capture the Incan Emperor Atahualpa at the Battle of Cajamarca. DeSoto's aide-de-camp, while updating the DeSoto's expedition records, noted that during Atahualpa's subsequent imprisonment, DeSoto befriended the Incan ruler. In time, Atahualpa told DeSoto a secret. He possessed an exquisitely detailed, life-sized human skull that the ancient ones had carved out of pure, clear crystal. He happened upon it at the hut of a deceased high priest who, astonishingly advanced aged, had caused his fellow priest, out of fear and jealousy, to slip him a fatal dose of poison. Atahualpa took a fancy to the skull and kept it, and soon realized that the skull, which he contended would sometimes whisper to him in an unearthly voice using unfamiliar words, was giving him immunity to all human ailments. As long as he possessed the skull, Atahualpa told DeSoto he would live forever. So that's what Granny's supposedly hearing in the wall, I guess? But like the priest before him, and everyone who possessed this particular skull after him, Atahualpa soon discovered that while the skull could perhaps protect him from the ravages of time and nature, it was no match for the treachery of his fellow man. To DeSoto's great surprise and dismay, Pizarro had Atahualpa executed. Although there is no other mention of the skull in DeSoto's records, it is highly doubtful that the Spaniard would have left such a treasure behind when he returned to Europe in 1536. Indeed, the next documented reference to the crystal skull, which Atahualpa seems to have inadvertently bequeathed to DeSoto, came in a letter written by a nobleman in the court of Philip II, the member of the Austrian Habsburg family, who took over the Spanish Empire in 1556. While a guest at the Habsburg's palace in Vienna, the nobleman mentions encountering a crystalline head of death, which a manservant swore made utterances strange and low, too terrible for the ear to bear. Apparently, the skull then made its way to France, most likely via Anne of Austria, who married King Louis VIII of France in 1615, because the next reference to a death's head carved from remarkably clear crystal can be found in the manifest of a ship belonging to René Robert Cavalier, Sieur de La Salle, a French explorer, who in 1684 was preparing for a journey that would take the skull, ironically, back to the New World from whence it had come. The fact that La Salle took the skull with him on his expedition to colonize the Mississippi River Valley suggests that he may have been aware of its reputation for conferring immortality upon its owner. But once again, his real enemy proved to be not age nor disease, but his fellow man. And yes, this will be on the test. A group of his men, stranded in what is now Texas after the expedition landed in the wrong place and antagonized the local Native Americans, eventually mutinied and killed La Salle so they could abandon their mission and head for the relative safety of the French outposts in Canada. The Whisperer, however, appears to have been left behind and didn't reappear until almost 200 years later. The photo to the right, found in the basement of a library in Jonesboro, Arkansas, suggests that by 1881, Atahualpa's crystal skull had found itself in the hands of a traveling huckster who apparently used it to lure potential patrons to his wagon so he could sell them various balms and elixirs. Oh, it's Duffy. Why are we talking about dominoes in the chat? We're getting so much interesting backstory about crystal skulls. If he is the same Curtis Caldwell who, that fucking freaked me out, dude. If he's the same Curtis Caldwell who, according to census records, settled in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he lived and worked to the ripe old age of 93, dying only when a dissatisfied customer set fire to his house in a fit of anger. If the Whisperer was in Caldwell's house, it no doubt survived the fire, but exactly what happened to it next proved impossible to discern, and its current whereabouts is a mystery. But what is known about the skull's previous owners could prove very useful in solving that mystery, for all the people who have possessed it have had two things in common. They lived for an unusually long time, and they always, without exception, met with death at the hand of another. In other words, the trail that leads to the discovery of this particular crystal skull will likely be one that begins with murder. And that was my story. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so I kind of lack the ability to read aloud and retain information at the same time. Could someone, like, summarize that for me?
Yes?
Just kidding. Kind of. There was, like, a skull that, like, people found, and it made them live a long time, and then they died, and it moved around a bit, and ended up in Texas, and the people died, and, someone burned down a shop or whatever.
How did Bruno die, if you don't mind my asking?
Just dropped dead in the front hallway. I mean, the guy was 95 years old. Here, check it out. Myocardial infarction. That's doctor speak for heart attack.
Attending physician, Dr. Gilbert Buford, 504-555-9970. Was that Bruno's doctor?
And his best friend, or so I'm told. I've never met him.
Interesting keychain.
That's one of Uncle Bruno's glass eyes. It's the one he was wearing when he died.
How nice.
Anything else?
I'll check back with you later.
Whatever.
So we're collecting Uncle Bruno's glass eyes that I guess he used? He actually used? A little nasty.
Hello again.
Ooh, lots of new discussion points here.
Did Dr. Bolet ever say anything to you about a crystal skull? He may have referred to it as the Whisperer.
No, he never so much as mentioned a crystal skull, whispering or otherwise.
Why does he need more than, like, two? For, like, they look different. For, like, style. I mean, if I had a glass eye, and that's something that is easily changeable, I don't know how hard it is to change a glass eye, but I would have different ones for different occasions. Why not? He kept misplacing them. They're just, like, falling out of his head. Where'd it go? You can pop them out. We watched a video. Oh, yeah, we did watch a video on it during a VHS Sunday service. I totally forgot about that. Do you have to, like, pull it out? People aren't going to like, some people aren't going to like this. Do you have to, like, pull it out, or do you just, like, smack the back of your head and it?
Were you in the house when Dr. Bolet passed away?
I was indeed. I was in the library cleaning when all of a sudden I heard a big thump. I hurried out to investigate, and sure enough, there was Dr. Bolet lying by the front door. And as I rushed over to him, the door opened and in walked Gilbert Buford. He took one look at Dr. Bolet and hollered at me to call 911. So I ran back into the library and did just that. When I came back out, Gilbert was leaning over Dr. Bolet, listening for breathing, I suppose. And then he started pushing up and down on his chest, but it was too late. Even I could tell that Dr. Bolet was gone.
Wait, who is Gilbert Buford? Do we know who that is? Or is he just like some guy? Bruno's doctor and friend. He's the doctor. Okay. I didn't write it down. I didn't get a chance to, like, if I had been able to observe the death certificate a bit longer. Bruno's friend doctor. Well, at least there's some, like, chance of murder now. The mystery's picking up a bit.
How was it that Gilbert was able to just walk right in like that?
As you yourself discovered, people around here seldom lock their front doors during the day. But you know, in the back of my mind, I have always wondered about Gilbert Buford showing up at the door at that exact moment.
It's Peter P. in disguise. I still think she did it, by the way.
I understand that Dr. Bolet had some interesting pets, like an iguana.
That man never met a creature he didn't like. He'd train them to do all kinds of silly tricks, then let 'em run free, inside the house as well as out.
Do you know how he went about training them?
I surely do not. Don't get me wrong. I liked Dr. Bolay, I truly did. But I swear, sometimes his activities made as much sense to me as bathing in a bayou full of gators.
I'll leave you to your potting.
Fare thee well.
So I need to track down the iguana, because the iguana is storing papers. Okay, I can read this book again. I mean, he can't have gone that far. Tooth books. Does he know how to operate the tooth book puzzle, maybe? Bathing with hot, sexy gators. I don't think that's exactly what she said. I think you're missing... I think you're missing her point. It was implied. Oh yeah, we do have a gator that moves, huh? This guy over here? Okay. Well, I don't know how I'm going to track down the iguana unless I'm supposed to set the... what the fuck is this thing called again? It's not a kumquat. Loquat? Unless I can figure out where to, like, set the loquat. I've never had a loquat. What is it? What is it like? What is...
What a hamburger.
I still don't really understand what I'm going to use these. Kumquat, but closer to the ground. But I don't know what a kumquat tastes like either. Plum nectarine with a hint of cucumber. That actually sounds pretty good. Okay, maybe it's Bess's turn. I've got 4 glass eyes. Maybe if I call Bess, I'll be like, you gotta get me an iguana trap from Zeke's store. Oh, wait, I can call other people. Let's call other people. Let's talk to Hot Kiss.
Yes, hello?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. Is this Professor Hotchkiss?
I am she. Nancy Drew. Your name has a ring to it. Do I know you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we met a little while back in Wisconsin.
Oh, yes, you were the delightful young lady doling out the samples in the tasting room of that cheese factory. Yum, yum.
No, I met you at Wickford Castle.
That's ridiculous. There was no cheese tasting room at Wickford Castle.
No, we were both guests there. I found a journal written by Marie Antoinette, which you translated. Remember?
Thanks to you, suddenly all I can think about is how wonderful a nice big slab of Colby cheese would taste right now. Listen, Mandy, I'm on a deadline, so if you could please just tell me why you called.
But my name isn't...
Deadline! Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Chop, chop.
Yeah, we definitely need to trust this lady's book. She seems like she's got it all together.
Did a man from New Orleans named Bruno Bollet ever call you?
Ah, now there's a name you can remember. Bollet. Nice and French. I'm a scholar of French history, you know.
Yes, I know. So did Bruno Bollet call you?
Indeed he did. Oui, oui.
Why did he call, if you don't mind my asking?
Because he had read my book, of course. The Crystal Skulls. Fact or fable, one of my best efforts. Sold like hotcakes, smothered in a rich, tangy lemon sauce.
Did he say anything about owning one of the skulls himself?
I would have hung up on him straight away if he had. I tell you, Brandy, if I had $1 for every crackpot who's called claiming to own one of those skulls, I'd be able to dine at the Russian tea room every evening for the rest of my life. All right, that's a bit of hyperbole, but you get the picture. No. If memory serves, we talked mostly about the skull called the Whisperer. He wanted to know if I had learned any more about it since my book was published, which I hadn't, or if I had any theory as to what happened to it, which I didn't.
And that was the extent of your conversation?
Well, now, let me think. My, such insatiable curiosity, Nellie. You remind me of someone I encountered on one of my journeys. But for the life of me, I cannot remember her name or the circumstances.
Nancy Drew? Wickford Castle?
Ah! The eyes have it.
I'm sorry?
That's what Bruno Bollet said when I turned the tables and asked him if he had any idea where the Whisperer was. He said, the eyes have it. Then he chuckled and hung up.
Okay.
How much would a crystal skull like the Whisperer be worth?
In this crazy day and age, where the shorn hair and used tissues of celebrities get sold for thousands of dollars, there's absolutely no telling, Candy. $500,000 easily. Maybe even $1 million. Maybe 2. Maybe 10. The sky's the limit. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
I miss her. She's not a bad character.
If someone found a skull made of crystal, how could they be sure it's one of the crystal skulls?
Wonderful question, Francie. How indeed? Because there are sure to be thousands of fakes out there. Perhaps tens of thousands. But remember, the real skulls were made long before the tools commonly used for carving today were invented. Which means, let's put on our thinking caps.
I mean, either of these sound good.
If tests show that a skull is only a couple of 100 years old, then it's a fake?
Ah, would that crystal contained carbon? Because if it did, carbon dating could be used to determine its age, much like carbon dating is employed to determine the age of bones and religious relics. But what is crystal? Quartz. What is quartz? Silicon dioxide. No carbon. No carbon, no carbon dating. No, to determine a crystal skull's authenticity, you must examine it for marks left behind by modern-day tools. Mind you, the marks on a good fake would be microscopic and thus imperceptible to the human eye. However, any thorough laboratory analysis would quickly unmask a counterfeit.
So the only way to prove that a skull is the real deal is by proving it's not a fake?
And by examining its provenance, its history of ownership. If it can be shown that a particular specimen has been passed along from antiquity into modern times and didn't just suddenly appear in, say, Germany in the mid-19th century, that would tend to support its authenticity as well.
I feel like we're getting way ahead of ourselves. Like, we don't even know if there is a skull around. Like, we're already asking about dating it.
The idea that the Whisperer can make its owner immortal, do you believe that?
I believe that things that defy any so-called rational explanations happen all the time, Nessie. Now, does that mean there are mysterious external forces at work in the universe of which we do not and cannot ever have full knowledge? Or does it all boil down to us? If the human heart desperately wants something to be true, does the human mind have the power to make it true? Who knows? Oh, questions, questions, questions. Oh, how dreary life would be without them.
Yeah, right.
In your book, you said that all the people who've ever owned the Whisperer were murdered, yet Bruno Bollet dropped dead of a heart attack.
Are you saying the Whisperer was in his possession after all? The scallywag! Why didn't he tell me that? Oh, that's right, I would have hung up on him. Well, if that's the case, then I strongly suggest you take a close look at his so-called heart attack, Sandy. Because if he owned the skull and he died, I guarantee you it was at the hands of someone else. Or my name's not Beatrice Gertrude Winifred Hotchkiss.
You know what? I bet Zeke hit him with that sneezing powder, and he sneezed his way into a heart attack.
That's it for now.
Toodaloo!
Okay, let's call his doctor then.
This is Dr. Gilbert Buford's answering service. How may I help you?
I need to talk to Dr. Buford. Could you maybe give me a number where I can reach him?
No, ma'am, I cannot. Is this an emergency?
Sort of. I mean, it's not a medical emergency. See, I'm only going to be in town for a short time, and Dr. Buford and I have this mutual friend who died recently, and I just really need to talk to him about it.
Need some consoling, huh?
Yes, I need some consoling. That's it exactly.
Well, tell you what. It's against the rules to give you his phone number, but I can tell you that now that he's all but retired, Dr. Buford spends most of his evenings at his favorite gumbo stand down in the French Quarter. If you really need to talk to him, you can probably find him there.
Great. Do you know the address?
It's at the corner of Rampart and Domain.
Did you say Rampart and Domain?
I did indeed. Granny Pumpkin's Cajun cooking. They make some darn fine gumbo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and I'm truly sorry about your loss.
My loss?
That mutual friend of yours and Dr. Buford's?
Oh, right. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Bye.
Now we got a sick Bess on this guy. Which might be my favorite plot point so far of this, because Bess really doesn't want to do any of this shit, and Nancy just kind of comes off as a fucking crazy person, which she kind of is. So I like that as a plot point.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's me.
So what's been happening? Tell me everything.
Well, let's see. Since the last time we talked, I was just about...
Do I find Bess relatable? Yeah, I wouldn't do any of this shit.
Interesting stuff.
But the reason I called is, I need you to talk to this doctor named Gilbert Buford, who, as it turns out, likes to hang out at a gumbo stand called Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cookin', which should be right across from our hotel.
You just want me to talk to him? That's it? Nothing nefarious? No black ops stuff?
Well, I want you to poison him and hit him in the face with a bowling ball.
Friend, too. I just need for you to see if he thinks there was anything weird about the way Bruno died.
What do you mean by weird?
I mean, I kind of think maybe Bruno was murdered.
Murdered? By whom?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everyone's a suspect at this point.
Including this Gilbert Buford guy?
Well...
Great, I'm gonna be chatting up Jack the Ripper.
Hey, Ripper name drop.
The guy's fine, but be subtle, just in case.
Well, I can see the gumbo stand from our balcony. If he's the guy that's sitting down there, I guess he looks harmless. Okay, I'll go talk to him.
Thanks, Bess. Let me know what happens.
Cheerio.
Someone says get ready to get hit on. If that's actually what happens, don't tell me what's about to happen in the game before I get there. Like, come on. Home Skillet Sam, thank you for the 31 months. Just got here. What's this about iguanas? We're chasing an iguana around the fucking New Orleans house because he's got papers or something. And Bartikal, thank you for the 3 months. Okay. Let's go talk to the doc.
Why, hello, young lady. How kind of you to grace an old man with your lovely presence.
Are you Dr. Gilbert Buford?
I'm delighted to report that I am indeed.
Do you mind if I join you?
Of course not. A little lively discourse would brighten this gloomy evening considerably. This here is my favorite spot in the whole city. Delicious gumbo, pleasing view, particularly now, I might add.
My name's Bess Marvin.
How old is
Ask you
Bess?
some questions about Bruno Bollet, if that's okay?
I'd prefer subject matter of a happier nature, but I do not want to seem inhospitable, so what is it you want to know?
Not old enough. I assume they're 20, like 18. 18? All right. He's just being nice, I'm sure.
Is there any doubt in your mind as to how Dr. Bollet died?
He died of a myocardial infarction, most likely caused by age-related atherosclerosis. Dying of a heart attack is all too common for people who are socially isolated, and Bruno Bollet had most certainly become that.
I thought Bruno Bollet was your best friend.
Well, now, I was certainly his best friend, but I cannot honestly say that he was mine. Fact is, while socializing with my fellow man, particularly with pretty young women such as yourself, has always been a source of pleasure for me, Bruno was just the opposite. Unfortunately, the older he got, the more numerous his idiosyncrasies became, and the less concerned about their negative effect upon others he became.
Like blushes in the chat.
Did they do an autopsy on Dr. Bollet?
No. Given Bruno's advanced age and the absence of any indication of foul play, an autopsy was deemed unnecessary, and the body was cremated according to Bruno's wishes.
Did Dr. Bollet ever say anything to you about owning a crystal skull?
Why, yes. Yes, he did. In fact, he showed it to me once. Said it had magical powers. Said owning it was going to allow him to live forever. I thought it was utter nonsense and told him so. Well, he didn't appreciate that at all. Refused to talk to me for a full 2 weeks.
What'd the skull look like?
It was quite beautiful, actually. Life-size, perfect in form and clarity, like a diamond almost. Tell me, Miss Bess, what do you know about that crystal skull?
This friend of mine, who is also a friend of Henry Bollet, you know, Dr. Bollet's great-nephew. Anyway, while she was visiting Henry, she saw this book in Bruno's library about the legendary crystal skulls and was kind of intrigued and thought that since Henry said that you were pretty much Bruno's only friend, maybe Bruno had said something to you about it, and as it turns out, he had. That's all I know.
I see. Well, much as I'd like to believe that skull holds the key to immortality, I'm afraid Bruno's passing proves it's worthless. Although it would make an attractive paperweight, as I recall.
He did it.
Tell your friend not to give it another thought.
This guy did it.
Dr. Bollet's housekeeper says you just happened to walk in just as he was having his heart attack. Is that true?
Indeed it is. I hadn't seen him for a while, so I picked that day to pay him a visit. I walked up to the front door, found it unlocked as usual, opened it, and there he was, lying on the floor.
I think he did it in cahoots with Renee.
No, his housekeeper came running in and started shrieking and carrying on until finally I sent her out of the room so she could summon an ambulance, and I could once again hear myself think.
Cahoots.
Well, let's see. Then I knelt down and saw that he wasn't breathing. So I pulled him away from the doorway so I'd have more room to work on him and began chest compressions. I continued until the medics arrived, but nothing they did made a difference either.
Was Dr. Bollet unconscious the whole time?
Yes, he was.
Can you remember anything that might indicate what he was doing by the front door? I mean, had he just come in from a walk? Was he wearing a hat? Was he holding anything? Had he dropped something? An umbrella? Sunglasses?
A crystal skull?
Why, yes. Yes, he was holding something. A piece of paper. And on the floor next to him was an envelope. He must have collapsed while reading a letter.
I'm telling you, it's the sneezing powder. Zeke hit him with the sneezing powder.
Do you know what happened to it?
Now, I know the letter was no longer in Bruno's hand when the paramedics arrived, so perhaps he released the letter when I moved him. And yet, I do not recall seeing it on the floor when they wheeled him out the door. Iggy.
What's Icky?
Iggy. Iggy is an iguana Bruno befriended, then turned loose in his home. It soon developed the annoying habit of stealing paper and stockpiling it in the vent system.
Are you saying an iguana made off with the letter Bruno had been reading?
It would not have been the first time a missing document ended up in Iggy's possession. Renee would periodically call me saying the lizard had absconded with one of Bruno's prescriptions and would I please write her up a replacement. In any case, Bruno once told me he was training Iggy. Said he taught Iggy to retrieve the things it had stolen.
Do you think it's possible that Renee caused Dr. Bolet's death by, say, hoarding the pills from those missing prescriptions and giving them to him all at once?
No. Had he died of an overdose of the medications I had prescribed, the manner of his death would have been quite different. But he died of a heart attack. Of that, I am certain. However, I know for a fact that Renee is deeply involved in the practice of hoodoo. And as Bruno's housekeeper, she had ample opportunity to use it against my poor old friend.
You mean hoodoo really works?
Young lady, never, ever underestimate the power of suggestion. If a person believes in something, even on a subconscious level, fantasy can easily become fact. And who knows what rubbish Renee filled Bruno's mind with? Drink this, don't eat that. This brings good luck, that brings bad, day in, day out. Even if he said he didn't believe a word of it, who knows how much his subconscious was absorbing? He was very old and vulnerable. So could Renee have caused Bruno to have that fatal heart attack? There's not a doubt in my mind she could indeed.
I think they all did it. I'm starting to suspect everybody.
Guess I'll be running along.
I've enjoyed our conversation immensely.
Okay, so that was a lot of talking. Let's go see how Zeke is doing. Did he survive?
Sneeze, lady. What's going on?
You were the one that was sneezing, motherfucker.
That gumbo stand outside? What do you think? Is it pretty authentic?
Outstanding! Just watch the hot sauce. Whatever's in it gives my stomach instant fits.
In all your journeys through the wonderful world of junk, have you ever come across one of those legendary crystal skulls?
What makes you ask that?
You have so many other oddities in here, I was just wondering.
No. I know the legend, of course, and I sure wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those babies. I mean, I could sell it for a fortune. But no such luck. Funny. I've been thinking about those skulls lately. A lot.
Really? Hey, maybe we got some kind of psychic thing going here. Quick, think of a number between 1 and 10 and I'll try to guess it. You thinking of a number? Okay, 4.
9.
Darn. Guess it was just a coincidence.
Kind of hate Bess.
Guess so.
There's a man sitting at the gumbo stand outside named Gilbert Buford. Do you know him?
We're not close personal friends or anything, but I certainly know of him. Comes from one of the wealthiest and most prominent families in New Orleans. And on top of all that, he's a doctor. Guy's gotta be rolling in dough. Must be nice, huh?
Maybe I'll have another look around in here.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Stinky Pinky! Thank you very much for the 6 months. Thank you so much. Shut this place down, John Taffer style. Dude, John Taffer needs to release a series of point-and-click adventure games based on Bar Rescue. I would play the fuck out of that. What would you do? Well, mainly you would accuse the staff of drinking. That's how the show goes.
Here's what's been happening at my end.
They have Law and Order games? That's not Bar Rescue.
And that's pretty much it.
Good work. I'll take it from here. Thanks again.
Good luck. Bye.
So okay, so did I just get more stuff to converse with these guys with?
Yes.
I need to figure
I'll
out
let you get back to work.
where Iggy goes.
Hello again.
No.
Nice talking to you.
How do I
See me
hunt?
anytime.
How do I hunt the lizard? Let's see here. See, I don't see any. I don't see these mysterious vents. I've been told, unless that's what this screen's supposed to be. Still no vents. Maybe we could get Iggy a boyfriend and entice him out. That's so just keep adding more iguanas to the situation. Do iguanas hoard paper? Is that an actual iguana trait? There's no vents in this fucking house. What do you mean he goes through the fucking vents? Ferrets and doves do. Well, ferrets and doves famously are very close to iguanas in genetics. So they probably do about the same things. Where the fuck? Just got here. Any major developments? Yeah, we've been making some progress. We've been learning more about how Bruno Bollet died. And we've learned more about the crystal skull in question. It seems like he might have it, or he might have thought that he had it. Oh, this is now a puzzle. So that's good. Am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to put the? Oh my god! So I'm gonna have to put these in order of maybe like death or something. Am I gonna be able to figure out who is who? So that'll be fun. That one person 25. Thank you for the raid, and Count Brumbleduck. Thank you very much for the 39 months. Thanks, guys. Iguanas are known for hoarding paper. They're also known for watching Brutal Moose on Wednesdays. Well, I guess I'm a big iguana fan now. But I still don't see any vents. They specifically said Iggy likes vents. And then promptly did not put any vents in the fucking house. Tooth puzzle. I guess I still haven't explored the garden yet. Find the letter that Bruno was reading. Did that.
Check.
Did that. Did
All
that.
done. Can't check that off
Find
yet.
out what the deal is with the card I found in the book about crystal skulls. What card did I find? Oh, right, I did find a card, huh? Doesn't really ring any bells. Oh, thanks, Acid Bones. Thank you very much. Dude, We Fit in the middle of summer. That sounds fun. That's what I need to be doing. I need to be country dancing in the middle of summer.
Check.
Okay, so I'm not sure about the card yet.
Can't check that off yet.
Find out what the deal is with those symbols on the wall in Renee's room. I thought we did figure that out. We talked to her about it.
Check. I haven't done that. Still have to do that. I haven't done that.
Have we gotten any clues that are like... No. I'm thinking like combination lock, because the clock is clearly like a combination lock. It's bothering me that it says I still haven't explored every square inch of the garden.
1 loquat's all I need right now.
Right, there's a spider. Can't do happy birthday. And I don't think... The only, like, puzzle solution I think I have right now is a direction-based clue.
Delicious.
King Malcolm Pickles. Thank you for the $6 and change. Truly sorry for that spoiler. Don't worry about it. I've learned my lesson and will watch the Rube Goldberg puzzle 10 times as penance. Thank you very much. Seriously, don't worry about it, though. You are not the first, and you shan't be the last. Ah. Ah. I used to get more upset about the spoilers, honestly. I still remind people about it, but I feel like I used to get way more heated. Finally, I've been... Yeah, dude, nothing is going to be as bad as Chobu-chan, so it's like, whatever. Yeah, back when I was chill, I would rage the fuck out about spoilers. Back when I was chill. Can I... Okay. Can I jab the spider to death with this thing? Fucking poke it. Oh, no.
Ow!
Oh, shit. The key here is not to get bit by a spider. Well, I was trying, man. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. This seems like it's like supposed to be an eternal flame, right? I was trying to do Fly Me to the Moon, by the way. Can I play Freebird? I don't think I know Freebird well enough to play it. Okay, so can I check? Can I?
All done.
Finally. Okay. A little freaky. So what? So. I'm supposed to put that somewhere? Stop saying cock in chat. Maybe if I explore the... Quit it. It's a mature stream, guys. Come on. We're here to solve a mystery. I guess I'm gonna... I don't remember anywhere that... Exactly, it's mature content. It's true. Cocks are mature content. That is... Someone in the VOD said that they read this as 40 Twinks Mausoleum and thought that was really on the nose because of the gay vampire guy. I don't remember anywhere that... I can't do anything on these screens, is the thing. "40 Twinks" just sounds like too many, honestly. That's like... Seems like a recipe for disaster. Too many Twinks. You're gonna unlock this every time. There's nothing... there. Dude, I don't know why the fuck did I grab this? Too many Twinks stuck in your head. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to use this out here. I don't know where the fuck this goes. I can't... It doesn't seem like I can do anything out here. Great, I forgot there's a boat out here. I'm assuming we'll have to, like, escape at some point with the boat. I feel like the mushrooms are going to be important, but I don't know of their significance now. They're definitely, like, around. Oh, you know what? They probably... That's probably what Renee made the poison out of. She probably poisoned him with some sort of freak-ass mushroom hoodoo powder or something. Mad Crafty Bat, thank you for the 17 months. My birthday is on a Wednesday this year, which means moose for my birthday. Hooray! Thank you so much, Mad Crafty Bat. Happy impending birth. I don't know which Wednesday, but happy impending birthday. Ah, the 29th.
Hello again.
Nice talking to you.
Dude, I don't know why the fuck I took this fucking post. Why would Nancy do this? I'm gonna call Ned. I don't know.
Yes.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Awesome.
Actually, I'm gonna take a break to pee, and then I'm gonna call Ned, because I think I need a nudge. I will be right back. I don't understand the difference of, like, the shades of triangles. Black circle, no white triangle, but I don't have... Sure, I'm doing something. So circle, circle's good. Circle, triangle is also good, but circle, triangle is also bad. Circle plus circle is yes. Circle plus triangle is yes. Circle plus triangle is no. Circle, circle is yes. Circle... What the fuck? So triangle, circle, there's no... Well, circle, triangle is good, but circle, triangle is also bad. Circle, triangle, circle, circle. Nothing about squares. Circle, triangle, triangle, square, square. Just fucking do it. Circle, circle is bad. Circle, square is better, except for when it's square, circles, circle, square. Circle, circle, good. What's bad? Circle, triangle is bad. This is bad. This is fine? I don't really know. Square, triangle, no opinion. Got filled up with piss! Circle, triangle, bad. Circle, circle is good. I have no idea if I'm reading this correctly, even a little bit. Should put better detailed instructions for your bomb on your bombs. Again, no mention of squares.
What a hamburger.
Circle plus circle. Circle plus triangle is good, but circle plus triangle is also bad.
Shut up or I'll bust your face!
I wasn't saying anything. Is that circle triangle yes or circle triangle no? I don't fucking know. Circle circle yes, circle circle no? No, this is... Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I feel like I need more information. Oh, that's what that's saying? Jesus fucking... Hi. Okay, we're gonna call Ned. Yes, that was a lovely animation by our one and only Mo Chicken. He's very talented, a very talented chicken.
Hey, Nancy. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Meaning?
I need to figure out how you got to... Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out how you got to be friends with Henry.
Well, we're not best friends or anything. Heck, we're not really even friends. I just feel sorry for the guy. I mean, he never hangs out with anyone between classes, and when I'd heard there'd been a death in the family, I just wanted to make sure he was okay all by himself down there.
Don't worry, he's fine. Although I think he misses his parents a lot. I saw him out in the cemetery by what I think is their crypt. He seemed pretty upset.
I'm not surprised. I get the feeling that what Henry looks like on the outside is just the opposite of what he looks like on the inside.
You know, you're a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, I know.
But he looks like an emo, so on the inside he would be like... What's the opposite of an emo? Happy? preppy? he's a prep on the inside.
Bruno Bolet's housekeeper, Renee, is still here, despite the fact that she and Henry don't really get along that well.
Why do you think she's staying on?
She says it's because Bruno paid her in advance.
But you don't believe her.
10% of Bruno's estate is supposed to go to her. Only she thinks, and with kind of good reason, that Henry's been selling off Bruno's assets on the sly. So it wouldn't surprise me if she's staying on so she can try to bust him.
What's this kind of good reason stuff?
I know for a fact that Henry sold a box of Bruno's things to a local curio shop.
So this Renee person isn't just being paranoid.
What this Renee person is freaky.
In what way?
She wanted me to drink some strange-looking concoction after I passed out from the smoke bomb, but she refused to tell me what was in it. And she wears this weird little pouch around her neck. Says what's inside it connects her to the energy that powers the universe.
She's probably harmless, but stay on her good side, just in case.
I kind of regret not drinking the mystery shake.
Are you familiar with the legend of the so-called crystal skulls?
Is that where aliens supposedly scattered a bunch of perfectly formed crystal skulls all around the world like thousands of years ago? And all the skulls have different magical powers?
Something like that, yeah. Apparently Henry's uncle was the proud owner of the Whisperer, the skull that was supposed to make whoever owned it live forever.
Only now he's dead and another superstition bites the dust.
Maybe, maybe not. See, this book I found in Bruno's library said no one who has owned the Whisperer has ever died of natural causes.
So how did they die?
They were all murdered.
Come on, you don't believe that crystal skull stuff is true, do you?
Dude, if I had gotten a game over from drinking the concoction, that would have been really funny. If Renee was just openly just gonna poison me like that, that would have been pretty badass.
I'm not sure what I believe yet. But right now, what I think doesn't matter. The people who knew Bruno had the skull, if one of them believed in the Whisperer's power, they may have figured the only way they'd ever be rid of Bruno was to cause his death.
But didn't he die of a stroke or something?
Heart attack.
Well, there you go. Natural causes.
Heart attacks can be induced.
You've been watching too many of those forensic detective shows.
That may be, but what's really interesting is the skull is missing.
That is interesting.
And I'll bet you anything that's what my bony friend in the red ascot was looking for.
Bony
Does Henry know where the skull is?
I haven't gotten around to asking him about it yet. But if that skull is still around here, I intend to find it.
I kind of figured that.
Okay, I feel like I'm just getting, like, recap here. Give me a hint.
Think you could give me a hint?
You bet.
I have a feeling the paintings in the Grey Room need to be arranged in a certain way. When it comes to those buzzard statues in the garden, I know I'm probably supposed to make the feathers of that one buzzard from a certain pattern, but how am I supposed to know what the pattern is? So those are my two focuses.
Never mind. I'll call you later. Bye.
Let's think about the portraits. Sometimes you gotta do the recap stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what I was like. Should I just keep talking to him like until we catch up? I'm not sure. I feel like we're gonna. Oh, hey, he does come from a long line of dentists. Look, he's got a toothbrush. Yeah, and that guy has a banana. Also very good for your dental hygiene, those bananas. Same with giant lollipops. I don't think I have. Yeah, for axe. Yeah, they used to, early dentistry, they just fucking hack your teeth out with an axe when you needed to have some removed. Don't you guys know anything? I don't think that's true. I said it. That's all we really need. Okay, so I don't know about the creepy twins, dude. I kind of assume that I'm supposed to figure out who they are and when they died. But yes, it does reset if I leave the paintings. Yeah, it sure does. And we know that this is his parents, right? Isn't that what they said last stream? That when this was missing, I think they said that this was a picture of Henry's parents. Did we get stuck on a puzzle for an hour yet? You're just in time for me to get stuck on a puzzle for an hour, Jarvis. You arrived just in time. I don't remember anything about the ketchup and mustard twins. Or Mr. Banana. See the solution now? I mean, I could ask Ned for a hint. I'm not above asking Ned for a hint, because I don't really, unless... No, I don't think... I thought maybe this could be it. I'll just see if... Give me a nudge, Ned.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Ned.
What's going on?
Feel like giving me a hint?
It'd be my pleasure.
I have a feeling the paintings in the great room need to be arranged a certain way. Any idea what that certain way is?
Remember that bookmarker you found in the book about the crystal skulls? Well, take a good look at the paintings and see if something in each painting corresponds to something on that card. If so, you'll be on your way.
Great. I really appreciate it.
You need anything else? Just call.
See, I don't know that I would ever... Okay. I guess the fact that they're arranged 4 and 5 is supposed to give me a hint. But sometimes, dude, sometimes these games, there's like no way. It's like the, in last stream, the secret code where you're supposed to take the Hamlet numbers and count out the letters. Like, when am I ever gonna fucking do that? But this one, I think the 4 and 5 was probably a bigger hint. Okay, so let me just write it down. Have I decided if I like this game? I'll decide when I'm done. So far, I would say it's alright. What is that? Do you think that's a U or a Y? U? Y? U? U? Okay. TBFM LHA poo. So is it like what they're like B for banana, H for hat, T for toothbrush, lollipop, X, puppy, fan, monkey. Okay. Eye of the Beholder. Does it sound like they made the sound effect from those, those whistles that you blow in and they, like, spin really fast? It sounds just like one of those. Okay.
Come on, Summer. Give me a break here. You never said anything about that. Well, how was I supposed to know? I mean, what am I, telepathic? No, come on. Don't get upset. Look, I'll see what I can do, okay? What do you mean, something else? You gotta be kidding me, Summer. I don't have that kind of money. No, I meant I don't have it now, but I will soon, okay? Bye.
But that sounds like true love. Okay, so spider key. Okay, spider key, spider solution. Oh, fuck. How am I gonna draw this? Okay. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're making progress, Do a quick little save. Isn't this the thing? The thing is, though... Okay. For some reason, I thought that this secret panel was on this wall, and it didn't make any sense, but it did make sense. What up, Freaky Tofu? How you doing?
Yes?
Summer is his beard. Let the gay vampire be straight, okay?
I'm going to keep looking around.
Awesome.
He can do what he wants. Okay. What a convoluted way to hide a key. Poor Spider got scared. Spider was fucking biting me to death. Dude, no poor Spider. Oh, hi, Mo. We watched your intermission earlier.
Locked, naturally.
Oh, fuck. Which is the spider key? Is that skee ball, dude? Oh my god, it's dentist skee ball. Do I want it to be a chicken, or do I want it to be a teeths? I see an eyeball in there, too. That sound effect is definitely just someone going... Hold on. I can't see. Chat. Don't say cock. Okay, I can see chat now, so I will ban. Dude, I can't even, like... Do I want all chickens? Okay, I don't fucking know what I need. Okay, so we need some sort of grid solution. I'm too tall to play. I can do anything shorties can do. Except, like, see under certain things.
This must be where I'm supposed to put all the glass eyes I've found. Let's see how we're doing.
Your words are about skee ball from a while back. Well, I can't be held to the words that I say. Interesting. I don't think I needed that. Can I turn that up a little bit louder? You think I can overeat the candy? There's definitely like different colors of candy. Yeah, maybe she'll puke again. Too bad I can't leave this on like I did Honko. Go for a 30-minute break. Should I write that down? Do I have to play that? Is that a second? I wonder if this is going to have any sort of effect. It seems like it should, right? Okay. Oh, thank you, Curtis Coffee. I am well.
There must be another way out.
Thank you for asking. The people demand more gumballs, and I am a gracious streamer. What's this? Short Stories for Tired Eyes by Bruno Bolet. Dedicated to those who hear the whisper. Table of contents. Time will tell. A librarian's tale. The history of Quincy T. Booker's teeth. Steps in the right direction. The key to the statues. The statues are key. That sounds important. Plentiful pirates and nautical nonsense. Oh my god, do I have to read all of this? It's a lot of reading, dude. This has to be bookcase. Right? Lower right, upper left. And the books must represent the number of teeth in my mouths. Jesus. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm telling you, I keep thinking this is my inventory. Okie dokie. Time will tell. Part 1. At exactly midday, the teacher said to his class, "What time will it be when 3 hours have passed? Let's pretend it's that time and move ahead 2 hours more. And from there, let's say that it's 9 hours." Oh, this is the fucking clock. That it's 9 hours before. If 6 hours before then we'd made note of the time, what time would it be if we'd moved ahead 9? His students wrote down 6 numbers in all, then went back to their daydreams of things big and small. Okay. 6 numbers all. Exactly midday. What time will it be when... Okay, so... Okay, clock puzzle. Doter, thank you for the 18 months. Sorry to interrupt the reading. Just saying hey to you in chat. Love you all. Thank you so much, Doter. I'm not interrupting. I got all the time in the world until I get bored of playing and want to stop. So, we're going 3, 5... 9 hours before, so it's 8, so that'd be 11. I wish I could look at a clock while I'm doing this. What's 8? No, that would be 12 again. Right, 3 to 5. No, fuck. Oh my god, dude. I need to look at a clock. I'm gonna draw a little clock. I need to visualize. Oh shit, this isn't a good idea. It's not a good idea. Yes, Animal Crossing Village is still alive. I just haven't played it in a little while. I'm sure Static's still there. Should draw a clock for my dementia test. Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. I do need to draw a clock for my dementia test, dude. Okay, so we're going from 5 to 9 hours before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 8. And I wonder if, like, the direction matters? Like, 3 to 5 would be right, and then back to 8. 6 hours before then would be 4. Yeah, I think it is a combination lock. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Moved ahead 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would be 1. Six numbers in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I only did 5. Unless midday counts. 3, 2, 9, 6, 9. Yeah, okay, so it must be 12. I guess. Part 2. At high noon, the sheriff stepped into the street and addressed Bad Man Bart. Like from The Simpsons? 5 hours ago, I told you to leave town, and you swore you'd be gone in 3. Is there a reason why you're still here? Dude, one thing at a time. Let's go. I can carry the book with me. One thing at a time, dude. On this day, November 8th, 1952, the Jolly Roger crew of New Orleans hereby invites Dr. Bruno Sinclair Bollet to join its hallowed ranks. Speak of this to no one, save the man who has championed you and will, should you accept this invitation, serve as your sponsor during the initiation process, Dr. Gilbert Bufford. Oh, so Dr. Gilbert Bufford, our doctor friend, is my sponsor for the Jolly Roger crew, which I'm assuming is some sort of like pirate, like, you know, like you get carolers in Christmas that they sing Christmas songs. It's like the Jolly Roger crew probably goes around singing like sea shanties. O-N-J-R-N-O. That sounds important, right? O-N-J-R-N-O. Oh, fuck. I wrote M. Fuck. N-O-D-B-S-B-S-D-G... B? I don't know if that'll be anything. Oh, this must have been the letter that he got when he died. Calendar 2007 maybe. So I guess he planned on dying here. Yes, Chicken Man, we did determine the vampires are indeed furries, yes. Shiver Parlor House. Okay. Is calendar spelled wrong? It looks pretty close. It's close enough. Maybe it's like a discount. You got it at a discount, you know? Shit.
Gotcha.
There were other pages I looked at. Please don't tell me that, but thank you. Arg Chateau. The month's relevant, we think? The months have to be relevant, right? So, this one's Jan... It's okay, Pillarusa. That is exactly what happened. I did get distracted with the misspelling. That's exactly what happened. Feb 26. April... Is that Iridescent Pearl? West Bank. No, sorry. Everybody stops apologizing to me. I don't want apologies. Except for
First, that's today.
if you're apologizing for saying cocks in chat. Scuttled Bones. Rampart. Sorry for being sorry. Well, you fucking should be. And Domain? I have no idea what any of this means. And that is May 31st, which is today? July. What is this? Davy Jones. Is this shit he's trying to sell? Like. Beverly. Noel. Dude, when I'm dead, don't go through my fucking notebooks. Don't let some fucking detective be like, "Oh, I need to go through all his notebooks." I don't care if I was murdered. Don't go through my shit. You burn my shit with me. Running out of page. Yes, burn the Pearl Harbor gift set, which I'll still probably have in my possession. Kraken, the detective's gonna chew all my gum. That's my gum. Parlor House again. We've seen Parlor House. September 17th. The Pearl Harbor House. Dude, watch me not have to write down any of this shit. Black. Spot. We've seen Rampart and Domain before. October 31st. Is there an update on the Pearl Harbor winner? No, they didn't want it, so we'll just have to choose another one. Avast ye. Beverly Knoll. December 11th. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to relate to the names in the book downstairs. Ah, so the Skeleton Men are all part of, what is it, Davy Jones' Sea Shanty clan? Bruno, as usual, a good time was had by all. Your friend and fellow Jolly Roger, Gilbert. The Jolly Roger Boys Club. Uh-huh. Just a bunch of guys that like to hang out in skeleton outfits and have a good time together. They're not gay, Possum. They're jolly, okay? There's a difference. This is where the 42 winks are. Oh, see, this is... Okay, this is going to help me do the fucking tooth puzzle. A Mardi Gras crew. Okay, so what was the teeth notes? Was I taking the teeth notes, or was I was reading the teeth notes? They get names like that? That's fair. I was making a gay joke. Blizzard didn't actually think. Okay, where's the teeths? Okay. So, I wonder if the date's important. Or just the order? I would assume just the order. Surely I don't have to write down the fucking dates, dude. Okay, so baby teeths. Upper right, second molar. And then we've got... Oh my god, dude, this is a lot of shit. I'm taking a lot of notes for this one. Upper right... Central... Incisor. Upper left... Central incisor. Does it matter if some of them are extracted and some of them are filled? Or just that they're written down? I don't really know. I feel like it could go either way, and Nancy Drew would just be like, yeah, that's how it was supposed to be. Lower left. Lateral. Incisor. And then we've got big boy teeths. Oops, big boy teeths. That's a little bit different of a thing, but I'll just leave it. Lower right canine. Upper left bicuspid. One of these days I'll let you guys watch me write notes. I don't know, maybe not. I'm self-conscious about my writing. Lower left canine. You should be. Lower left third molar. Oops. Okay. That's true. I did for Mist. That is true. Dude, I miss Mist. So, baby teeths is like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teeths. Teeth cam isn't, it's already, you can already see my teeths. Upper right second molar. So that's, what is that? Top row. How am I going to note this down? Top row 10. Upper right central incisor is top row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Maybe? I'm assuming upper right, like from the dentist's perspective. Is there like stage left, stage right for dentists? Upper left central incisor, I'm assuming, is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Body left, right? I don't know, I'm not a dentist. I guess we're gonna find out. I'm either doing it correctly or I'm doing it backwards. I'm hoping they're just I mean, they didn't say anything. They didn't teach me about stage left, stage right for dentists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then it's like if I'm putting it in with the book, is it stage left or right for the book? Like, is there dentist left or right for the tooth puzzle or what? Lower left lateral incisor. That's gonna be this guy. So bottom 4. I suddenly have all this information for puzzles around the house, and I'm not confident in any of it. Okay, so adult teeths is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Why so many teeths, dude? There's too many teeths. Left and right doesn't exist for dentists. They can't comprehend the existence of such concepts. They only know teeth, and that is what they dream of. Thank you for that dentist fact, Aqua Reaper. I've learned something new. Lower right canine. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Upper left bicuspid, which is gonna be this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower left canine, which is this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower left third molar. So 1. Okay, well, I have a guess for that puzzle. Let's go try and, before I do more digging around in this, oh my fucking Christ, what the fuck? Oh my God. Wait, I know this one. I've been saying it all day. Ba, za, lu.
What a hamburger.
D Muka.
Pa, za, lu, di, mu, pa.
Did I win? Well, this guy's kind of cool.
Move now, move now, move now, move now.
Okie dokie. For the croc, yeah, for all you alligator lovers out there. Where did I... How did I... Where... John Love JL. Oh, there's the fucking vents. Thank you for the 4 months. And Moss Badger, thank you for the 42 months. Nancy Anna Jones, kind of. It kind of feels that way. Should I save? Thank you very much for the support, guys.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy. 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 Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
You guys like that?
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy. Iggy, come here, Iggy. Got something for ya.
Lots of chewing noises in this game. Excuse me? So now I'm to decorate him? Where did we see the picture of him as the... He was a pirate. Right? Where did I see that picture of him? I think it must be on the wall or something. I think he had a clown horn. We saw a picture of... Where the fuck I see that thing? Bye. I saw the picture of Iggy. I think it's on a wall somewhere. The question is how the fuck I go. Where I... Am I just stuck in here now? This is just where I live? I don't really see anything. I mean, obviously there's the eyeball puzzle, but I don't know... Don't know enough about that. And this, I feel like... I really feel like I'm missing information there. How the fuck I leave? Maybe I call Bess. I'm just gonna be like, hey Bess, I'm fucking trapped in the... I'm trapped in the place. Where did I see that pic? Don't tell me. Don't tell me, obviously, but where did I see that?
Hey, what's going on?
That's funny. That's what I was
Picture
going
of
to ask
the
you.
iguana.
See you later. Bye.
Does she have her own checklist?
I can check that off.
She does.
Can't check that off yet.
I'm supposed to talk to Dr. Bufford.
Yes, ma'am.
I hear that you're a member of the Jolly Rogers crew. Is that true?
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I am not. I'm sure someone as charming and attractive as yourself has her share of secrets, too. Am I right?
be that as it may, just what is a crew?
Crews are organizations whose primary purpose is to put on parades during Mardi Gras. They also put on fabulous parties. Very private parties. Members only. Some consider crews to be private clubs. Secret societies is a term others have used. However, back in the 1990s, the city decided not to issue the Jolly Rogers any more parade permits, unless they opened their crew to pretty much anyone who wanted to join. So, refusing to be blackmailed, they chose instead to simply not put on parades anymore. As far as the city is concerned, the Jolly Rogers no longer exist.
Was Bruno Bolet a Jolly Roger too?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Guess I'll be running along.
Good night.
Wow, I learned so much.
Done.
Okay, so I don't have to be Bess, which means I should be able to get out of this fucking room somehow.
Hello? Bess here. Oops. Looks like Dr. Buford decided he's had enough gumbo.
He's not at Granny Pumpkin's anymore?
Nope. But here's what else I've learned since I talked to you last.
Oh, he's gone.
And that's all she wrote.
Excellent. Thanks for the report.
Stay in touch. See ya.
Okay. I think I must have come in from here. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. So, it sounds kind of like, or it seems kind of like, what's his face? Uncle Bruno was making the noise that was driving Renee crazy. I don't know if it was intentional or not. Let's try the dentist puzzle or the clock puzzle. So this is big. Okay. Baby teeths is 10 teeths. So we're going, wait. Okay, yeah. Up 10. Okay, well that did jack shit. Nothing. Which means maybe I got the teeth backwards? Can I just, like, flip it? Okay. So it was backwards. It was dentist stage left, stage right. I was on the right track with that line of thought. Boom. Awesome. I got another eyeball, which I don't know what the fuck to do with. I mean, obviously, the eyes are going to be important because the eyes have it, right? We heard that. Okay. I always forget how these puzzles work. Is this a reset button, or is this me entering the number? Okay, unless the direction... Maybe the direction's supposed to just be left, right, left? It must be click to enter. I guess I'm not sure that the numbers time is accurate, but I did get these numbers, you know? And the fact that it specifically said jump ahead and jump back. The eyeball is click to enter? Okay. See here. 12-3. Thank you, but no thank you, Botany Nut. I will figure the puzzle out. I feel like since it says forward backwards, I'm supposed to go in the direction of the riddle.
What a hamburger.
Oh, wait, shit. I did that backwards. I'll double check the riddle here after this eventually fails. Domo Toast, thank you very much for the 25 months. And Omega Wolf 42, thank you for the 4 months. 4 months subbed, but watching for much longer. Glad to have you and your VODs to keep me company during my sinus surgery recovery. Dude, best of luck on your sinus surgery recovery. I hope that went well. I mean, maybe there's a part 2, which makes me wonder if... Holy shit, part 3? Wait a minute. It's still time. Like, oh my god, am I gonna have to do? Are these okay? Shit. Okay. Okay. What is the Twitch AI summary saying I'm doing? Is it representing me well? Okay, I'm starting over. Midday, 12. 3 hours have passed. 3. Move ahead 2 hours more, which would be 5. 9 hours before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would be 8. Six hours before then. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be 4. So far, same thing. Moved ahead 9. Which is 1, which is what I had before. Okay, so I got the same thing, but maybe he wants, like, maybe it's the whole thing? Maybe it's not just this thing? But why did they write down 6 numbers is what I don't totally get. Because he didn't ask them to write down the midday time. Well, let's read the second one. High noon. We haven't been stuck on this a while. I would say but I didn't one-shot it, so now we're working on two-shotting. Bad Man Bart, 5 hours ago. Be 7. Swear You'd Be Gone in 3. So is that... Should I write that one down? Like, I don't fucking know. 10? Five hours. Is 3. 2 hours from... I feel like my brain is, like... Time is becoming less and less easy to grasp. Yeah, that's another 6 numbers, though. So I guess that's a good thing. And they all start at 12. So that's 8. 4 hours before. 2 hours. Oh my god. "2 hours and feared he would never return. Realized it's 6 hours after." Oh, I fucking... I had no way of knowing whether after the usual 5 hours... I don't think this is worth it for the Crystal Skull, honestly. Okay, well, I have a bunch of numbers. I don't know if any of them are right. And I'm also not getting really any feedback on if I'm headed in the right direction or anything like that. Oh my God. Thank goodness. Okay, well, I got another eye. It's great that all these puzzles are kind of giving me the same thing as a reward. I find that very satisfying. Now let's go play the song for the spider. Let's see here. High C. C. Okay. So, hold on. Oh, goody! Oh my God! It's another eye. Yay! Okay. So, I'm checking these off. Did that. Did that. Did that. Did the tooth puzzle. I gotta figure out what the calendar is for. Check. Yeah, exactly. My theory on the calendar is that it relates to this book. But I'm not positive. Let's see if there's a January 22nd. Oh, but the calendar was 2007. Can I set up a Nancy Drew style mystery for us/beef to solve when I mysteriously disappear? I'll try to leave some really confusing clues, yeah. January... No, okay, so it doesn't relate to this. Wait. Oh, wait, here's a January 22nd. The thing is, there's so many dates. Is that just a coincidence? Maybe the names matter? You want me to train MJ and Shadow to run around in my vent system? Oh, right. I need to figure out the... I'm going to come back to that. I'm not positive on that. I need to figure out where I found the picture of that iguana with a hat on. I'm almost positive. Did we not see... We saw a picture like that somewhere. I just don't remember... where we saw it. It was... It wasn't in here. Okay, another eye. This is the one we saw from the creepy creeper spot. And the iguana photo was... Make Beef scour the ocean for hours looking for shells so he can make necklaces for Big Island Mike. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of mystery I'm going to leave behind. Was it in her room, maybe? Isn't it rude to dress up somebody else's iguana? I don't mind. I'm not concerned with the rude factor. It's fine if it's rude. Creepy doll. If we're going to leave one of these Nancy mysteries behind after my death, which would I pick? I would have to remember the mysteries to really accurately respond to that one. Something with a bomb. I think the mysteries are generally better when there's a bomb involved. Or like explosions.
If I eat any more of these, I'm gonna be real sorry.
She did, yeah, she did kind of find a mystery here. There's a chance of murder. It seems like, Bruno Bollet may have been murdered for his, crystal skull, which was supposed to magically keep him alive. But it's still, like, Nancy should just, like, let it go and go shopping, I think. It's just a little murder, you know? Where the fuck did I see that iguana picture? Was it in the curio shop, maybe? Was it in the box of shit that we saw in Zeke's? It was. It was in the box of shit that we saw in Zeke's, I think. Does that mean it's in our observations or in our clues, maybe? Dressed up as a pirate. Apparently, Bruno Bollet used to dress Iggy up in tiny little clothes. Was the man truly as nutty as he seems, or was there a method to his madness? So, but can I go back and even look at that picture as best? I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to be let in the back room. I guess I'll just dress him up as a... Oh, wait, no, I need another fucking kumquat. I'll eat some gum when we get back. I know it's a loquat.
Yes?
Oh, hi.
Do you think I could borrow your keychain? The one that has Bruno's glass eye on it?
You want to borrow it? What for?
Actually, all I really want is the eye. I mean, it's just so cool.
What if you break it?
If it's on a chain, it can't be that fragile.
I don't think I want to take that chance. Sorry.
The box of your great uncle's things that you sold to Zeke's curio shop, that was a no-no, wasn't it?
What box of things? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I checked out that half-burned receipt from Zeke's that I found in the fireplace.
Well, somebody screwed up somewhere because I haven't sold anything to anybody. Why would I sell one lousy box of stuff when I'm about to inherit a whole house full of stuff? Get real.
You sold it because you needed some quick cash in order to keep Summer happy, didn't you?
How do you know about her?
Playing detective is actually a lot more than a hobby with
I'm a
me.
fucking Snoop!
I could make a lot of trouble for you, Henry. But if you come clean, tell me about Summer.
She's this girl I'm in love with. I think she loves me back, but she's so unpredictable it drives me nuts.
How is she unpredictable?
I never know what's gonna make her happy. Like, just before I left, I took practically every bit of cash I had and bought her a bunch of CDs. You know, to keep her occupied while I was gone, right? Well, soon as I get here, she calls and says her sound system just went bluey, and I had to buy her a new one, because what good were the CDs I bought her if she couldn't play them? So then
you threw a bunch of Bruno's things into a box and sold it to that curio shop.
Yeah, I wired her the money, but then she called and said she also needed new headphones. Next call, it was new speakers, and now she expects me to buy
This is
her a
true love, I can
flat-screen
tell.
TV. When I try to talk to her about always wanting more like that, she gets really mad. But I'm afraid if I don't give her what she wants, I'm afraid she'll dump me, and I couldn't take that. I mean, she's the only girlfriend I've ever had, ever will have, probably. Look, you don't need to go telling Renee or any of those lawyers about selling that stuff, right?
He's a baby pig.
I guess I could just forget all about it. Especially if you were to, say, do something for me.
I know. You still want the glass eye? Take it. Go ahead. It's all yours. You want something, I want something, take it and we're even, okay?
Well, it's not like you sold off half the estate or anything.
$300. That's all I've gotten out of his estate. I swear. Go on, take it.
I think they're gonna make it.
I was naughty, but from now on I'll be nice, I promise.
So naughty buying all those things.
Do you know anything about the crystal skull that was in that box of junk you sold to Zeke's?
There wasn't any crystal skull in that box.
Are you sure? It would have been inside another box.
Well, I did throw in some smaller boxes. Like I said, I was just grabbing stuff. Was it valuable?
All I really know for sure right now is that it's missing.
Great. Be just my luck to have sold something that wasn't junk to that glorified trash collector.
Did you know that Bruno was a member of a group called the Jolly Rogers?
No. Should I care?
Maybe not, but I care. They apparently ran around wearing skeleton man costumes.
Don't know anything about it, sorry.
Great.
I'll check back with you later.
Awesome.
This guy is kind of a disaster. What was I doing before I came out here to talk to him? I came out here to do something. And I got distracted.
Hello again.
You can be trying your best and still be a disaster. The two things are not mutually
Nice
exclusive.
talking to you.
Take care, hon.
Oh, right. I was going to get the kumquat. That's right. No, I wasn't going to call him a D-bag. He seems like a nice guy. I mean, he seems like a naughty guy. But I don't know about D-bag. Buy me a stereo, naughty boy. He's probably in some chat rooms on that laptop. That is probably true. Nobody I don't clip what? Nobody clip. Don't clip me. Here we go. There we go. That was for the fans. Oh my god, I forgot about this thing. No, that will not be a new alert. I will torture you with chewing sounds in game, but I don't think I would make chewing sounds an alert.
Iggy, how about a nice juicy loquat?
I don't think I would like that. Do I want to know if Discord kitten is a real term? I haven't heard that one before. Oh, he's missing his pirate outfit. It is. Is that just mean? Does that just mean like an e-girl friend? Where's his little fucking pirate hat? No, it's your Discord kitten. So like a real cat? I'm not reading that aloud. No. Okay, Iggy. I'm giving you your cop hat. Go arrest everybody in chat. He's off to get you, freaks. Officer Iggy, no. Where's his... I'll say, maybe I gotta find his little pirate hat? I don't really know. It definitely looks like we're missing... And this is gonna have to be... I'm gonna have to see some sort of grid. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe this is the, that west, north, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know. Am I going to get 15 different eyeballs? Don't look at chat. Why not? What's happening? Just don't. Do we need to go to emote only mode? I have a button for that now, I think. Oh wait, do I not have... I don't have a button for that. Oh wait, yeah, I do. I forgot I had this power. Oh, it doesn't work on Chaka? What's the fucking point then? Mods are free. I should be able to punish the mods as well. I don't think mods should be exempt. We're not in emote only anymore, by the way. I already turned it off. Let's see what Ned has to say. Actually, let's check my checklist.
Check.
What? So, I'm supposed to know what position the feathers go in. Was that in the story? Maybe that's in the stories, actually. Key to the statues, maybe? Okay, so we've done time will tell. Librarian's tale. A great keeper of books. It's true, am I? Many a reader through me can spy on wondrous worlds that will never die. You could say it's magic, the librarian's eye. But to get such an eye, you must first take a look at the cards that keep track of every book. The title's the thing, edition's the hook that will let you remove the orb from its nook. So... where do I... Stop that. How do I unpin a fucking thing? Stop going mad with power, Chaka.
A librarian's tale. Something Bruno Bollet wrote in that Tired Eyes book mentioned the librarian's eye.
Yeah, that's why I'm here, Nancy. So, I'm gonna put together some sort of number... number puzzle? It was Peter P. all along. Peter P. is so funny to me, by the way. It's not only... It was in this game. The reason why I highlighted it, because it's also a joke from Kroll's show. So Peter P. stuck out to me when I saw him in the list. The thing is, I don't even know, like... Assuming I solve this, it's going to give me some sort of number. But I don't know where I would input such a number. PDP, initials PP. Okay, let me think on this one. Let's go to the next one. In a place where bones are buried, so is something, too, that you seek. Start where Charlie Wicker sleeps. Tread lightly on ground that sinks and seeps. Charlie will give you directions, but count on my shovel to find the way. When you find the place, a monumental task awaits. So I need a shovel. So can I actually go, can I go down that path now? Now that I have this book? And what of the... I remember someone saying they really hated this puzzle. What of the, I'm in college and I still count on my shovel sometimes. Oh, so it's this. Key to the statues. The statues are key. Avian statues hide secrets bound. Mechanical feathers from metal were pound. Wires and springs and levers were wound. As levers are pulled, solutions compound. A feather stands up, another falls down. You won't need to peek if you listen to sound. Inside this drawing, a solution is found. Master of Buzzards drops key to the ground. You know what I'm kind of feeling? I'm kind of feeling like I should just go shopping in New Orleans. Is kind of... Can I wrap this? I just wrapped it. What do you mean? Okay, so it's 6. Six different things. I guess this is fully extended, partially extended. I don't know if they have 3 different states. And so I'm supposed to get something from the clicking sound. Oh, it's a beat I'm supposed to rap to? Okay. I don't... Okay, hold on. I need this to reset, dude. Let's go to Peter P's grave. Or Charlie, what the fuck? Charlie what's his face grave? Charlie Wicker. I don't understand that. I understand that it's trying to get me to put the feathers in a certain position. And then I can't go. It says I am supposed to go. Charlie Wicker's going to show me the way. But where do I... In a place where bones are buried, so is something that I seek. Start where Charlie Wicker sleeps. Tread lightly on ground that sinks and seeps. So I'm supposed to go into the swamp somehow, but do I need the... It looks like I'm supposed to go over here, right? Do I need... Or is this where I'm going? They can't be, because the first thing he says is go west, and that's not a real option. Maybe I can borrow a shovel from Renee? My only theory is that I need to get a shovel before it'll let me go down there.
Hello again.
Okay, fuck you.
Better get going.
Take care, hon.
Fuck off. Oh, yeah. Might as well get another kumquat while we're out here. Gonna need it. What's with this, like, wasp tranquilizers? We're like, we don't want to kill the wasp. We just want to, like, put them to sleep for a second. Okay. I don't understand some of these puzzles. Yeah, I would also just kill the wasps. Who dat? Booze Cannon, thank you for the 70 months. Thank you very much, Booze Cannon. You won't need a peek if you listen to sound. I feel like I'm going to have to peek. This one's called I Cannot Read That. Something pirates and nautical nonsense. Plentiful. Holy shit. Okay, plentiful pirates and nautical nonsense. Stealthily stalking them, famished and anxious, out hunting west waters, he was cantankerous. Out here were the sea-stricken pirates aplenty. A week's worth of looting left their large stomachs empty. 1 to 5. Down to the port, we'll plunder some dinner. But the truth is that these pirates should have been thinner. Their villainous vessel was bogged down by booty. They would drop off the treasure and away they'd be scooting. 6, 7. They would foul up the village and make a great mess. Down to the mangroves, they'd surely digress. Ah! It's a beastie. Swim for your lives. The calm sea's treachery left a surprise. 8, 12. A long-legged beastie whose eyes were aglow had spotted some treasure in the hold down below, and his curious nature could not let it go. So he tore down the hull, and alarmed were the pirates, he started to break down the structures inside it. 13, 16. I don't even know what okay, I don't even know what this is. Unfortunately, it feels like I need to do the gargoyle puzzle.
All done.
Because it pretty much just says, figure it out, dude.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
Find the letter that Bruno was reading when he had his fatal heart attack. I thought I did that, but I guess I did not.
Check. All done. Check.
I hate it when doors are locked. Explore the passageway that's been behind the walls.
All done.
Use the key I got.
All done.
Secret study.
I haven't done that.
Did that.
Check. All done.
Yeah.
Still have to do that.
Find the shovel that's mentioned in Steps in the Right Direction. It's somewhere in the garden, maybe? In a place where bones are buried, so is something, too, that you seek. Stark where Charlie Wicker sleeps. But he doesn't sleeps in the garden. He sleeps in the cemetery. Bombite, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Find the shovel. Somewhere in the garden. Okay, when she talks about the garden, Is she also talking about the cemetery? Are they using those words interchangeably? Or is this area the garden, and when I go through this gate, I go into the cemetery? I don't really know. Yeah, Lowe's would be a good place. I agree. Oh, here. Oh my god, it's like a fucking... How did I not see that before? Oh my god.
This shovel with the weird handle. Do you think I could borrow it?
Dr. Bolay took great interest in that shovel. Don't know why. He never used it. Just like to see it hanging there. Me, I use it to dig up roots.
I feel like my first course of action when I knew I wanted a shovel was wasn't it to come here and ask her for a shovel that she didn't say anything?
I could dig you up some roots.
Right now I need mushrooms. I was hoping to get 'em picked tonight, but from the looks of all this potting I still have to do...
What do you need mushrooms for?
Dried and crushed. They comprise the main ingredients in one of my tonics. Tell you what, I need 5 painted conchs. They're mushrooms that have got a short, fat stem and a large bell-shaped cap covered with big red dots. You might find 1 or 2 here in the garden, but you'll have better luck in the boggy part of the cemetery. You get me 5, no more, no less, and I'll let you borrow that shovel.
So what the fuck happens if I get you 6, bitch? You gonna say no?
Deal. You can put 'em in this bag. How else may I be of service to you?
I'd better get going.
Come see me anytime.
Okay, so now we're on the shroom hunt.
This has got to be a painted conch.
Ugh.
Another painted conch. Yes!
Don't say conch in chat. There's one out by the boat. If I can remember where the fucking boat was. Oh, it's over here. I can see right through you, dude. Hold on. Dude, that was a good one. That was one of the better ones. Oh shit, I thought I had to get the mushroom again. Whoops. Well, here she goes. Well, don't complain, Nancy. Some people are really into that, you know? Okay, I need 2 more. Nope. That made me shit my shorts like, wow, I jumped out of my skin and became a skeleton man. I don't think there... Wait, was there one in here? Wait a minute. No. You have signs in Florida that say don't molest the alligators? That can't be true. I don't think people need to be warned about that. Is that a problem there? Still nothing. It bugs the shit out of me that I can't go see whatever this is. It looks like I should be able to see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, 5. Well, I don't want to find one more, or she's going to have a fucking freak out. Molest means bother. Well, maybe to you.
Did you pick me those mushrooms yet?
Yeah.
Sure did.
Well, bless your heart, you did it.
Actually, picking the one growing on the log sticking out of the swamp was a little hairy.
Oh, my. I forgot to warn you about Bernie, didn't I?
If by Bernie you mean the alligator that almost had me for dinner, yeah, you did.
He's another one of Dr. Bolay's pets. He'd kick that log to get Bernie's attention, then feed him marshmallows. Problem is, now that gator leaps up and snaps every time someone so much as touches that log. I should have said something.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm so used to Bernie, I just plain forgot. Anyway, feel free to help yourself to that shovel. You earned it.
Nice talking to you.
Take care, hon.
Oops. Sorry you almost got eaten by alligator. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, now it'll let me go to Charlie's swamp. Yeah, do you guys feed alligators marshmallows in Florida? Is that a thing? Do alligators like marshmallows? Has it been studied? Okay. What is this? I can't move. Wait a minute. I need to get me out of here. Wait a minute. West, northeast. I've already fucked it up. Am I having mushrooms for dinner tonight? I don't think so. Is the skeleton hand telling me how many times to move that way? Is this the shovel trusting? I'm supposed to trust the shovel or whatever? What is this reminding me of? Is this reminding me of Ripper for some reason? No eye aid. Those were different times. Oh, you know what? It might be. You're probably right. It's probably Seventh Guest that I'm thinking of. Oh my God, it's a thing. Oh my God. Mystery solved. Okay, so done that. We're slowly getting to the point where I think it's just going to be the buzzard puzzle, and I really got to say that I'm not excited about the puzzle. Yeah, no skull. I think we're going to get the skull after we get all the eyeballs. I think the eyeball puzzle will lead us to the skull. And I'm curious if the skull is going to be a fake. We've put some emphasis on like how to determine if it's real or not. So I'm wondering if all this murder was for nothing at the end of the day. Cemetery reminds you of Faith. Dude, I hope there's going to be more Faith. I feel like Erdorf said there was going to be more Faith, but I don't remember where I read that.
All done. I haven't done that.
Since Bruno saw fit to write a book, maybe it would be a good idea to take another look around his library, since that's where he kept the books he saw fit to read.
Did that.
Did that.
All done.
Did that. Wait, why? Spoilers. Wait, why do I... Oh, optometrist? Because of all the eyeballs? And it also says to dress him up as a mailman. What? Okay. So I... Okay. So the thought process is that I'm looking for a letter, and if I dress him up as a mailman, he'll go get the letter. How would I have figured that out? Because I need a loquat for every single time I do that. Yeah, the game didn't just minor spoiler. The game just, like, told me the answer to this puzzle, which at this point is maybe for the best. But I just find it crazy that I was supposed to figure that out. Isn't pretending to be a mailman a federal offense? Well, Iggy's a badass. If Iggy doesn't give a fuck.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy. 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 Iggy, how
Trying to see if I can make that view count number go down. Okay. So optometrist. What is this? What is that? Is this a fire hose? What the fuck is this? No, that's like a sword. And like what is this? Oh, that's for like his pirate. What is OD? Optometrist doctor, hopefully? Okay, so he did give me the eyeball. So I guess the hint there was like... She said something about maybe there was like a method to his madness. Like maybe he dressed him up for certain reasons. And the pirate outfit... So Iggy was guarding the crystal skull, maybe? And the pirate outfit was what he wore to go retrieve it, possibly? Okay, so now I gotta make him a postman. Oops. I mean, the good news is I feel like I'm making a lot of progress. I think some of these puzzles are a little hit and miss with me, but that's probably
Iggy, how
pretty
about
standard.
a nice, juicy loquat?
You love iguana dress up as a puzzle? It's definitely out there. So postman. He needs his little, like, post bag. I guess this is not a police hat. It's like a postman hat and a tie, matching tie, I guess. Do postmen wear ties? Got it. Milo, Research and Technology. Dear Dr. Bolay, I have completed my review of the data gleaned from the tests I ran last Tuesday on the crystalline replica of the human skull which you and Miss Amandy brought in. What follows is the simple answer regarding its authenticity which the two of you requested. My analysis showed that the skull, while made of remarkably pure crystal, was carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake. Again, thank you for allowing Milo Research and Technology to serve you. Sincerely, Chaz Milo. With a phone number? So called that. Can I call? I can.
Yeah?
Is this Milo Research and Technology?
This is Chaz, Milo. Service forwarded your call to my cell. What do you want?
Are you all right?
I'm at the gym. On the treadmill. It's called multitasking.
Well, about the letter you sent to Dr. Boulay, you know, where you told him the skull was a fake, I was just wondering...
I never told him that.
Never told him what?
I told him that skull was authentic.
No, you said in the letter the skull was carved using modern instruments.
I said all the tests I ran proved the skull had been hand-carved and hand-polished. Probably took decades to make.
But the letter Dr. Boulay got said just the opposite.
Then the letter he got must not have been the letter that I wrote.
Are you saying the crystal skull is real?
Hey, I'm not saying it's magic or anything. I'm just saying it wasn't made using 19th century, 20th century, or 21st century technology. Hey, look, I'm gonna hang up now. If I try to talk anymore, I'm gonna pass out.
Just one more question. Did you send that letter saying the skull was authentic to anyone else?
No, just Dr. Boulay. I heard he died recently. Good thing I billed him up front.
Yeah, well, thanks for your help.
No problem.
What a twist! He's definitely yorking it. The gem. Sounded like he was getting his cheeks clapped. Always some good insights from the chat. Yeah, Cheese Loaf, we called and talked to Professor Hotchkiss. Okay. So, again, I don't know. Am I really going to find eyes for all of these? Chat is so classy all the time. Well, everybody in my chat is a doctor, so it makes sense. Okay. I don't know who I would talk to about that.
Yes?
I'm going to keep looking around.
Because we haven't talked to him about the crystal skull. And I don't think we've talked to Renee about the crystal skull. Right, of course. Everyone's a doctor except Mo and Snooze, who are just my dummy accounts.
Hello again.
You can tell because Mo and I have really similar personalities, so it's pretty obvious. We're like equal levels of nice.
I think I found the letter that Dr. Bollet was reading when he had his fatal heart attack. Iggy the iguana had taken it. Apparently, Dr. Bollet did have a crystal skull and believed possessing it would make him immortal. So he had it tested, and the lab sent him its findings in this letter. Read the second paragraph.
My analysis showed that the skull, while made of remarkably pure crystal, was carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake.
My guess is Dr. Bollet believed in the skull so completely that when he read it was a fake, he was totally devastated, and his heart just stopped. But what I don't quite understand is, why did you tell me you didn't know about the crystal skull when this letter indicates you did?
All right. Dr. Bollet told
She
me
totally
about the
fucking
skull.
did it.
As you said, he believed with all his might owning that skull was the reason he was still going strong at 95. I lied to you because, well, for one thing, Dr. Bollet swore me to secrecy. And for another, he kept the skull hidden. And up until just this minute, I wanted to be the one who found it.
Do you have any idea where the skull's hidden?
None whatsoever. Oh my, this makes me feel just terrible. You see, getting the skull tested was my idea. When Dr. Bollet told me about it, I was skeptical and that troubled him. So I helped him find a private laboratory where we could take it so any and all doubts would be dispelled once and for all. I certainly did not anticipate that the truth would result in his keeling over and dying like that. Well, now that I too know that the skull's a fake, I can stop fretting over its whereabouts. In fact, I should probably thank you and Iggy for setting me straight.
She fucking did it.
I'll leave you to your potting.
Take care, hon.
Iggy did it. That's also a great theory. Iggy wanted the skull all for himself. Okay, so I gotta solve the library puzzle.
All done. All done. Did that. Check.
And I gotta do
I
the
haven't done that.
buzzard puzzle.
Still have to do that. Check.
Did that. I think those are my two.
I haven't done that.
Yeah, and I also gotta figure out. Oh. I need to figure out the opposite. Like, there was a whole thing about hoodoo and how you're supposed to say the opposite phrase or write the opposite phrase to cancel out the curse. So the phrase I wrote down, Bazaludidimuka, I think I need to find the inverse of that phrase and make the puppet say it.
Can't check that off yet.
Wait, what?
Can't check that off yet.
I'll bet the grandfather clock in the hallway does more than keep time. Find out what? I thought I already did that. Unless only one of those 3 sequences I wrote down were correct.
All done.
That's not reassuring. Oh, wait, it's downstairs. Oh. Why can't I don't understand why I can't check that off.
I haven't done that.
Okay. And I'm supposed to check out the library, but it's not. I'm supposed to like inspect a book, right? But it won't allow me. I have no idea if we ever get to see what Ned looks like. We've seen what the Hardy Boys look like. The question is, even if, because it said that, let's read the thing. I think it's Librarian's Tale. A great keeper of books, it's true, am I. Many a reader through me can spy on wondrous worlds that will never die. You could say it's magic, the librarian's eye. But to get such an eye, you must first take a look at the cards that keep track of every book. The title's the thing, edition's the hook that will let you remove the orb from its nook. But I don't know, like... Librarian's Tale by P. Teacher. Editions. I don't really understand what it's trying to tell me. Again, even if I were to get some sort of information, I'm supposed to get some sort of information from this, but I can't. But like, what do with what? Oh my god. Hey, someone who knows this game, what, like, how close am I to the end here? Okay, see, I've already gotten that one. Hi, Eric. We haven't figured out the skeleton. Well, we've figured out a little bit more of the Skeleton Man. Not quite to the ending. I mean, this is pretty clearly going to drag on to Friday. How many eyes do I have? I have 13 eyes. I'm pretty much just trying to decide if I want to do the fucking gargoyle puzzle, because that thing's going to drive me absolutely crazy. I guess I could go fuck with it and try and figure out We did not confirm the skeleton costume found in the box of Skeleton Man. In fact, we saw a picture of more skeleton men. So it could be any one of them. Did this reset? Okay, it's reset. Okay, so 3 different sounds. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Where did my pen go? In my lap. Okay. Gargoyle puzzle. That is not how you spell gargoyle, but I will roll with it. Gargoyle puzzle. Pingo, is that the next bingo season name? That's pretty solid. Okay, and I'm wanting it to be... Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think this one is like half up. So it's like 1/2, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1/2. Dude, this is gonna fucking suck. I think I'm gonna do this Friday. I think I'm gonna stop now and do this Friday, dude. I think what I'm gonna have to do is make notes of how all 4 of these move the feathers, and then figure out what combination they... Okay, and they loop, too. Oh, wait, no, they don't. They just stay up. Okay, yeah, I'm going to wait for Friday. Okay. So I'm going to try and beat this on Friday. I'm hoping that that's possible. I feel like today we made a lot of progress, but it also seems like there's just like a ton of puzzles in this one, which I'm not necessarily saying is a bad thing, but it does seem like they kind of took out the, like, there's no daily chore or anything like that, and they added more, like, puzzles is kind of what it feels like. And that's, again, not necessarily a bad thing. It's some of the puzzles I don't really like, but that's just how it goes. Definitely a lot of puzzles in this one. That's what it feels like. I do kind of... I mean, some of the chores I like, but some of the chores I don't like. So it's just a tough toss-up. Yeah, no Nancy exploitation. Exactly. I feel like I should be making sandwiches or something for the emo boy, but I don't know. How did they take chores out when that was 80% of the last 5 games? Maybe they were getting really bad, like, feedback. You never like anything. I don't think that's totally accurate. It could just be hard to tell if I like a thing or not. Okay, so Friday, I will try and figure out who is the skeleton man. And why is it Iggy? Thank you very much for watching. This was another fun installment of the Drew Crew. Even when these games aren't, you know, incredible, they're still fun to get through together. What is the streaming schedule? I stream on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't have a specific start time. I would say I tend to get going sometime between 12 and 2 Pacific. But it just kind of depends. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I will be back on Friday to finish this up, hopefully. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you then. Have a great midweek. I'm going to go get to work on that game review video. All right? Thanks as always. Bye, guys. I'll see you in a couple days. See ya.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.